If you are joining or planning to join Kengeri Campus of Christ University, make sure you watch this video till the very end. Hi guys, what's up? Hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, in this video, I will be covering and reviewing the Kengeri Campus of Christ University. So basically, I myself have visited the Kengeri Campus of Christ University 4 to 5 times now. And in this video, I will talk to you guys about each and everything, which is the life on the campus, placements, pros and cons, hostels and PGs around the campus, how's the infrastructure, faculty and each and everything. Without any further ado, let's get started. Firstly guys, let's cover the basic details about Kengeri Campus of Christ University. Guys, the Kengeri Campus of Christ University got established in the year 2009. It obviously comes under the Christ University branch itself, and they have more than 185 faculty members on the campus. Currently, they are offering 30 plus courses across UG, PG and PhD. They are offering courses in engineering, in MBA, architecture, and now even the BBA and the BSc Psychology Honours. BBA and BSc Psychology Honours were initially not offered in the Kengeri campus, but they've recently also been added in the Kengeri list as well. In terms of the location of the campus, it is basically located in the Kengeri and the Mysore Road, which is the Bangalore highway area itself. First things first, let's cover the Christ University Kengeri campus. So guys, to be honest and through my personal experience, I think that the Kengeri campus of Christ University is the most beautiful campus of Christ University. It is 70 acres lush green campus. One of the reviews that you will hear commonly from students who don't like Kengeri, visitors, non-visitors, that it is one of the most lush green campuses in the city or probably in India. It looks like a mini resort itself because there are parks and gardens and just greenery, trees and grass and so many things. In terms of the other facilities that are provided on the campus, so guys, it's a 70-acre campus, so it's pretty huge. With your basic classrooms and like library and all those things, they have canteens and mess area for students. At the same time, they have this very famous open amphitheater. That's where they host a lot of their cultural events, ethnic day and all that is celebrated there itself. Along with that, in terms of sports, they have each and everything, whether it's football, basketball, cricket, and they've got huge lawn areas for the same. My favorite part of the campus is the mini lakes and the bird parks that they have there, because it looks like it gives a whole resort feel because there are water bodies around and then there's little area, and you'll see students spending so much time on the campus just chilling, talking to their friends, sitting in a round circle and enjoying. Their latest building, which is the architecture building, has also become a talk of the town because everybody is wowing that building. I myself have not taken a tour of that, but I've just seen it from the outside and it looks really very good. So all in all, I think the campus has each and everything that you as a student are looking for. Plus, Christ is a private institute, so they will provide you the best when it comes to the infrastructure of the university. Second thing that I want to cover is the hostel and student accommodation. So guys, there is hostel for both boys and girls inside the Kengeri campus of Christ University, and students stay there. But I have my 2 or 3 major problems with that. Number one, hostels cannot accommodate each and every student, so it gets filled very fast. Secondly, they do not provide any food in the hostel, so students basically eat from the college canteens itself, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, and they have to order every time, and that's again not a very pleasant experience to have. Third thing is that they have very strict rules, regulations and deadlines coming to the hostel bit of it. So these are the 3 things why a lot of people prefer staying outside, which is in a PG form. Now in terms of PGs, so there are PGs around the Christ University Kengeri campus. One that I can personally recommend is Zolo Stays. Zolo Stays basically needs no introduction. They are one of the best players in the market when it comes to accommodation, specifically student accommodation. They have properties across the whole country, across the premium most colleges of the country. Likewise, they have it around Christ University Kengeri campus as well. The best part about their property is that it is just 300 meters away from the Christ University Central Campus. So you don't have to, wait for an auto or something. You can just walk by and it will only take you 3 to 4 minutes by walk from the Zolo Stay property to the Christ University Kengeri campus. In their property, they have both single and double sharing rooms. And as you can see on the screen, the rooms look pretty spacious, neat and tidy. And they will be providing you with each and every facility that you need. You have the gym available on the property. Along with that, they also have the recreational area, which is available for your disposal. In terms of the food, they will be providing you 4 times meal, which is breakfast, lunch, evening snacks and dinner. And as you can see on the screen, they have a very widespread menu covering across North Indian and South Indian food. In terms of the facilities, they will be providing you with Wi-Fi, maintenance, lift, power backup, security and each and everything. Another very cool bit is that, guys, this is a brand new property, so everything is first hand here, from the beds to the mattresses to the washroom, so everything is going to be super clean, new and hygienic. In terms of the cost, which is obviously one of the doubts that students have before they book up any PG, guys, they are very well priced because their double sharing room starts at just 13,000 rupees per month, inclusive of each and every facility that I am talking about. So it's a very good deal. I will be putting down the link in the description below of Zolo Stays, so make sure you go check it up. You can book them up from their website itself because they've designed the whole seamless process. But at the same time, if you want to go visit the property by your own and then take a call, you could do that as well. I will be putting down their address also in the description of this video. Third thing, moving to their placements. Now, I've generally gotten a lot of doubts in terms of placements of Kengeri campus. A lot of people have this misconception and myth that placements at Kengeri campus are not good, or that placements are different for Christ University Central campus, Christ University Bannerghatta campus and Christ University Kengeri campus. So guys, that's not the real truth. Basically, placements at Christ University happen centrally. What do I mean by that is that suppose a company called Kavach Limited is coming on the campus, anybody and everybody whosoever meets the eligibility criteria of Kavach Limited is allowed to sit. Whether you're from the Central campus or Kengeri campus or Bannerghatta campus doesn't really matter. Okay, as long as you want to apply for that company and you're eligible, you can apply. After that, the discussion is between you as a student and the company. If they like you, they will select you. If they don't like you and if they don't feel that you have the skills that they're needing, you will not get selected. Now, whether the person that they select is from Christ Central campus or Christ Kengeri or Christ Bannerghatta doesn't really make a difference. Okay, so it's a very fair and seamless process. Christ University's job is to get companies on the campus, that they do. Now, whether you get that job or not really depends on the skill sets that you have and what are you willing to offer to the company. In terms of the placement stats, guys, Christ University has not disclosed its data for architecture or for BSc Psychology honors or even for engineering, so I don't know about that. I can definitely talk to you about MBA and BBA because that is the data that they've released officially. So the MBA packages averages from 6.5, 7 lakhs to 8.5, 9 lakhs. This is the average of the class. In terms of BBA, their average package is 5,50,000 rupees. So you can assume a ballpark number relating to that, which is what you can get if you're good with what you do and if genuinely a good company hires you. So I hope everything related to placements is now clear. Now coming to the most hot part of the video, which is the pros and cons of Christ University Kengeri campus. So guys, this is just my opinion about the same and I'm pretty sure some of you might agree with that and might not agree with that. My opinion is based on the grounds up research that I have done, talking to so many people from Kengeri campus, visiting the campus many times and all of that. Now guys, in terms of the pros of the Christ University Kengeri campus, number one is the beautiful campus that they have. People genuinely fall in love with the campus because there's so much to offer in the campus itself and students spend a lot of time in the library, playing the sports, all of that. So campus is something that people always rate highly and talk highly about, and that's a pro of the Kengeri campus. Second pro of the Kengeri campus is that it has a very distraction-less life, which means that just because it is not centrally located, there is not a lot of cafes and restaurants and this and that, and students find this area to be very peaceful. And like I said, they spend a lot of time bonding up with their batchmates, spending time in the library, playing a lot of sports, doing a lot of extracurriculars because they have the time to do so. And at the same time, they are not in their mind thinking कि भाई मुझे cafe जाना है बाहर या मुझे party अभी जाना है and this and that. So that's another pro of the Christ University Kengeri campus. My third and my last point when it comes to the benefits of Kengeri campus is that the cost of living in the Kengeri campus is really very less. In comparison to the central area, everything around the Kengeri campus is pretty cheap. Like we give you the example of Zolo Stays, the double sharing room starts from 13,000 rupees, which is a really good steal deal because the same room, same brand around the central campus of Bannerghatta might cost you 15,000, 18,000, 17,000. Because that's how the property rates are there in that area. So that's another thing which is pretty good. And along with that, because you don't have a lot of traveling to do around, so you will also save your money in the traveling bit of it because you'll be staying very near to the campus. Like Zolo says, it's just 300 meters away. So you don't have to spend money for your auto or cab and all of that. Now coming to the cons of Christ University Kengeri campus, number one con that I wholeheartedly agree with is the fact that it is very, very isolated. And the thing that breaks my heart is that a lot of people are not even aware about that. Specifically for people who are moving from all different parts of the country, whether you're moving from north of India or from Hyderabad or from Kochi, you just feel that okay, Kengeri campus is one of the branches of Christ University in Bangalore. But they don't understand that Kengeri is 30 kilometers away from Bangalore. And 30 kilometers away in the Bangalore sense means 1.5 to 2 hours away from the central part of Bangalore. Okay, so it is not very centrally located. Along with that, the area around the Kengeri campus is also very isolated. It's not like, the Koramangala area of Bangalore or Vileparle area or, the Juhu area. So there's not a lot of things to do around the campus of Christ University Kengeri campus. Even though there are good amount of other engineering colleges in that same lane itself, but still it is the Mysore highway road. It's a travelled road, but at nights and all it gets very, very lonely. So that is one thing that you need to be aware about. And again, don't assume that it's just in the central part of the city. So isolation is one thing that you need to be aware about, and the location is something that you really need to know. Please check out the Google Maps if you don't believe me, and please do your research before joining the Kengeri campus, specifically in terms of the location. Second pointer is, again, coming from the experience of students, is that each year students face with two problems when it comes to, again, the location. Number one is that central part of Bangalore is 1.5-2 hours away. Secondly, central part of Bangalore will cost them a lot of money, because if you book a cab and all, it comes out to be a bomb. Out of these two problems, one is majorly solved because now you have the metro, and metro has almost come till the Christ University Kengeri campus gate. It's hopefully should start in a year from now, but at least 10 kilometers away from the Christ University Kengeri campus, you have the Kengeri bus terminal till where the metro comes in. Okay, now what happens, the benefit of metro is that you don't have to spend 1,500-1,200 rupees on the cab. You can just take a metro and you can come to the Indranagar MG Road part of the town, which is like the hot areas of Bangalore. In terms of the timing, it's not that you still have to spend 2 hours, but you still will be spending about 1 hour 20 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes traveling, because in metro also it will take time. Plus you have to take an auto from the Christ University Kengeri campus till the metro station, and from metro station you go to Indranagar, MG Road or Koramangala, wherever you want to go. So travel time is still there, but at least you're saving on the money bit of it. When I was interacting with students from Kengeri campus, one of the things that they recommended me, and what they basically do is that they come to this area called Raja Rajeshwari Nagar, which is near to the Christ University Kengeri campus, not very near also, but this is their hotspot, because this area has cafes, restaurants, bars and malls and each and everything. So this was their hotspot whenever they wanted to chill nearby, and obviously whenever they were in mood, they could even go to the Indranagar MG Road area. So this is about the location and the area bit of it. Another con that is there is that there is not extreme nightlife. Even though talking off the camera with students, they said that they party a lot, specifically in terms of house parties, because that happens a lot there. But then again, there's not too much nightlife, so I would not really recommend you all to be walking late night around the Christ University Kengeri campus like after 10:30, 11, because it's a highway area, so I wouldn't really recommend that. But if you're traveling with your friends and going, around that area, yeah, it's still fine till the deadline that is there. Last con that I have, which is not specific only to Kengeri campus, but just the Christ brand in general, is the strict rules and regulations. If you're joining Christ University, you know the fact that it is going to be super strict and hectic. They have 85% attendance rule. They have a fine policy if you break any rule. There is a dress code that you have to follow. Plus, they will be bombarding you with a lot of CIAs and mid-sems and end-sems and all that. So there's a proper study culture that is there at Christ University, and that's common for all the campuses, whether it's Central, Kengeri, Banagatta, Yashwantpur. So if you're joining Christ, you need to be okay with that, because I know a lot of people are not okay with rules, regulations, and they don't want to study at all. For that purposes, I would not really recommend Christ, because yahan pe padhai hoti hai and they really push you for that. So yes guys, that's about it for this particular video. I hope each and every doubt that you had about Kengeri campus is covered now, because Kengeri campus videos was heavily demanded on my channel. So I hope I've done justice to that. If you still have any doubts or questions, please make sure you comment below. I will surely try to reply. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, share my channel with your friends, family members, and follow me on Instagram and LinkedIn. I'll definitely see you with another video super soon. Take care guys, bye bye.